Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Miami Marlins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Edinson Volquez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Here's Ben Revere as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Left fielder number 25, Ben Revere.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Second spot tonight.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's a hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Grounded foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Albert now. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Past battles with Edinson Volquez has seen him go 3 for 9. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Don't let him score!
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Danny Espinoza. And a ball 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Down. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ichiro on the move. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Caleb Cowart. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled on the ground to short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Angels 2, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks. And what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric. And if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get our leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Ichiro Suzuki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Richards is ready. 0-1 on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 2nd inning coming up here in South Florida. Angels lead it 2-0. Now in the box, Garrett Richards. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
43, Garrett Richards.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game right on the outside half and exploiting his weaknesses.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Garrett Richards goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talk about throwing a frozen rope. He can throw it with the best of them.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ben Revere is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He might still be thrown off from that 1st inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0 on the way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Ichiro, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. but you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Angels 2 and the Marlins nothing. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the pitch. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I'm looking at Ben Revere. He's a nice defender. Now, he doesn't throw real well, but what he does to compensate for that, he charges the ball real nice. But he can still go back and make a catch if he needs to.
Digging in, Justin Bohr. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting second, catcher.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes on 3 and 0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready on 3 and 1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in once again, Albert Pujols, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2 and 0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line to Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gordon is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels held in check there, but they're on top 2-0. Martin Prado now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
The pitcher, Edinson Volquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Espinosa on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
2 out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Nope.
Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Revere, and that retires the side. Marlins down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Espinosa. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Danny Espinosa.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Perez. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Ready with the 1-0. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Standing in now, Caleb Coward, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
The 0-2 home. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Ready on 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Garrett Richards will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready once again, Ben Revere. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's in there for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 4 and the Marlins nothing. Now to the plate, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 9.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Well, this bunt's part of his game. You know he can fly, and everybody on the field's anticipating it, but he dropped it in the perfect spot.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The 2-1 on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
2-2, here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping up now, Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Stay out of the double play.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it. And Ichiro has beaten the throw home safe at the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Look out, 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Cowart gloves it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Angels 4 and the Marlins 1. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rojas ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. His past batting line against David Phelps, 0 for 4. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So striding forward now, Danny Espinoza. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Angels strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Prado. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Martin Prado.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball 2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Derek Dietrich.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Marlins.
So stepping in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Pause. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners on first with 1 down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit to third. Backhanded. Simmons over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Fernando Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Fernando Rodriguez.
Ready for another chance? Carlos
Leading off
Perez.
with the Angels.
He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Perez.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Prado backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Cowart.
Here's Caleb Cowart. A hit in 2 tries so far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Garrett Richards. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way out in front. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, That first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Howard fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Richards peers in. 3-1 pitch on its way. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and the runner back. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Here it is on 3-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
We got 3-2.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for Miami. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to South Florida. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. Here's Ben Revere. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Lifted in the air out to left. Ichiro has a read on it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready once again. Mike Trout. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runner at first here. 1 man out.
Let's turn the 5-4-3 here.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. On the move is Trout from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Andrelton Simmons.
Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Line to the right side. Calhoun is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, JT Realmuto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Outside, 3-0 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Blake Parker takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Blake Parker.
Martin Prado will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Danny Echeverria will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Danny Echeverria.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. First and second now, one man out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number two.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1 to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Angels are out in front, 4-1. Brian Ellington will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Brian Ellington.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Espinosa.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And this will be fouled away.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One 0 count. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Gordon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Caleb Cowart.
Stepping in, Caleb Cowart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. Angels are gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Mike Scioscia heading out to home plate now as it looks as though he'll be making the double switch here. Mike Morin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Yunel Escobar is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 0, Yunel Escobar.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Gordon.
Liner towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
1 out, nobody on. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled back. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out with the man at first. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Marlins leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Junichi Tazawa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Yunel Escobar. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Stepping in, Ben Revere. There's prior history in this matchup, 1 for 3. First offering on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Fouled back. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now
9th inning save
Angels,
situation now is on to try to close it down as the veteran right-hander Houston Street. Into the box now, Justin Bohr, and he'll lead things off against the closer Houston Street.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so a good start here for Street, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Digging in, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Calhoun will drift over toward the line, but this is back up into the seats, a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tapper up the line. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
And with that save, the accolades just keep rolling in for him. That's save number 341 in his big league career, tying him with Hall of Famer Rollie Fingers on the all-time saves list. Save that baseball for the mantelpiece.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Garrett Richards earns win number 7 on the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Edinson Volquez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Houston Street earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, you've been